Not only did I get a name and number, but I got a place to be on a certain day for intake, in a sober living house. I had to be at the Berkeley office for intake on the 5th of July. The program had me contact the county hospital to get detox meds. It was a Thursday, and it was basically the 4th of July weekend. I had to have clean drug tests before I can be allowed in the program. My prescription was sent to a pharmacy down the street. The withdrawal was so bad that I had to slowly get myself to the store and back into my room to polish off half a fifth so I can make the short walk without having a seizure. Speaking of seizures, the only two things withdrawal can kill you from is booze and benzos. Look it up. If you are doing either one of these or both, contact the Dr. B. Not only did I get a name and a number, but I got something far more important, a place to be on a specific day for intake. A real next step. A 6-month program that included structured classes and a sober living house. Something solid, something unavoidable. I was told to report to the Berkeley office on July 5th for intake. Before that, the program instructed me to contact the county hospital to get detox medication. The timing couldn't have been worse or more perfect, depending on how you look at it. It was a Thursday, basically the start of the 4th of July weekend. Fireworks for everyone else, withdrawal for me. There was one condition before I could be admitted: I had to pass a clean drug test. No exceptions. My prescription was sent to a pharmacy just down the street from my apartment. Close enough to see, but far enough to feel impossible. The withdrawals were so severe that I had to inch my way there and back, stopping when I could, bracing myself against walls and parked cars. I ended up polishing off half a fifth just so I could make the short walk without having a seizure. And that's not exaggeration. Withdrawal can actually kill you, but only from two substances: alcohol and benzodiazepines. Look it up. If you're using either one of those, or especially both, you need medical supervision before stopping. This isn't willpower territory. This is life or death territory. Get a doctor involved. Not doing so can put you in serious danger or worse. I spent the entire 4-day weekend in bed, withdrawing from alcohol. Most of it is a blur. What I remember is lying in my dark apartment, half naked, drenched in sweat, feeling absolutely wrecked. My place was above a store that cooked rotisserie chicken all day, and the heat always traveled upward, settling into my room like a punishment. No breeze, no relief, just heat, nausea, shaking, and time crawling forward 1 second at a time. It was the longest weekend of my life, and not in the romantic, nostalgic sense, just long, endless, suffocating. Eventually, the day came when I had to check in at the office. I knew it was somewhere in Berkeley, but my head was still fogged enough that I couldn't quite place it. I walked past a homeless shelter I used to volunteer at years ago, shortly after my mother died. That moment hit harder than I expected. I realized I had come a long way in the wrong direction before correcting myself. Part of me felt real relief, that I was finally getting this level of help. Another part of me was furious and embarrassed, ashamed that it had come to this. Years of warnings, ignored signs, and near misses had all lead here. Standing on a sidewalk, trying to stay upright, heading into a program designed to keep me alive. It felt like the real battle had just begun, not against alcohol alone, but against myself, against the habits, the shortcuts, the ways I learned to numb and disappear. I spent years drinking and doing whatever I could to feel different from what I was feeling. Anything to shift the internal weather, even briefly, and that left me wondering something I wasn't ready to answer yet. If it took years to get this broken, does that mean it will take years to undo it? That question followed me through the door.